God gonna get that get back for you. He gonna do it. You don't even gotta worry about it. I know it hurt. I know that they did you wrong. But leave it alone. God saw the whole thing from start to finish. Every lie, every betrayal. You don't have to chase justice when God already knows the truth. You don't have to do it. While they're busy thinking that they got away with it, God is busy working it out for you. Your job is just to heal. God gonna handle the rest.
Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. We are back with summer colors, my darling. The Power Puff t-shirt, darlings, is back for you. We have the pink and the yellow. You asked, my darling, and I said, why not? Available for you now. A lot of them have already sold out. A lot of you really love the colors. Don't worry, I'll bring it back. But I just live and love. I am wearing the pink, as you can see, the most gorgeous ever. And we have what is delayed, not denied in the back of them. We still got the white ones for those of you that still want them. What is delayed is not denied. We also have the powder blue. The powder blue was such a success. We still have some more for you, my darlings. So the pink and the yellow are the colors for summer 2026. And of course, for my dark girlies, we have what is delayed, not denied, the black. Our tote bags, which of course you can put into the pocket, and it's compact for shopping, for going to the gym. We also have the white, tangerine orange, as well as the powder blue, which, darlings, are absolutely fabulous, and you can take them everywhere. Compact, and then you have it on the out. Such fun colors, my darlings. And again, like I said, you have the big pocket on the inside, and that is what you use to fold in the bag. You're going to yoga, you're going to the supermarket, you're going away for the weekend, you want to put all of your beauty products in there. Darlings, it's for you. Happy shopping, my darlings, and I hope you love the summer colors. All of my love. Mwah. Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? We are going to go right into it because we are still We are still on the Nolan Wells case. A lot of you sent me a video from Willie D Live. Willie D had done a video about a woman who had talked about witnessing a fight engaging Nolan Wells. And I was like, what? So I searched for her on TikTok, and I got the statement that she had put onto her page. And this is what it says. I have not spoken publicly about this before, but I witnessed an altercation involving Nolan Wells from a boat nearby. What I saw has stayed with me, and I believe it's important information. I have provided or intend to provide my account to the appropriate investigations because Nolan's family deserves the truth. Out of respect for the ongoing investigation, I won't speculate beyond what I personally observed. You need to go to the police right away. You should have gone to the police before you came here. How about that? But because we are here, we're going to amplify your message so that the police, if they're scanning, they can see this. I got this from TikTok, and her TikTok, let me just see. Her TikTok, yes, her TikTok name is there, Faith Lauren X. Let me continue with this. I am providing this statement based on what I personally observed. I can also understand how they can be scared. I can also understand how anybody can be nervous about coming up to say anything, because the way people are hounding down witnesses, hounding down both sides, it's scary. And let me tell you, you're obstructing evidence and you're obstructing the flow of this case. Yes, you are. Everybody hot. Yeah, but you got to be calm in order for us to get the truth, because we cannot forget whom? We cannot forget Nolan in this case. It goes on to say, while I was on a boat nearby the area, I witnessed an altercation involving Nolan Wells and several other individuals. One would say that could be Tristan, because Tristan said that was in an altercation where his uncle had to tell him to get on the boat. He admitted that, and he was mistaken for Nolan. And he said, it was me, Tristan. That was what he said on Officer Tatum's podcast interview when Officer Tatum went down to Mississippi. He interviewed Warren, Hudson, and Tristan. But let me continue, okay? While I was on a boat nearby the area, I witnessed an altercation and several other individuals. Ma'am, I hope you can swear by that, because it's important for you to be able to identify who you're talking about. This is why we have to bring everything out here. Everything. It does not matter. And let the police and the other sleuths try and piece one or two things together. I saw what appeared to be an argument that escalated after there was a dispute involving Nolan's phone. Remember, there was an outcry, give me back my effing phone. That's why I'm putting it out there. Could this be Tristan? We don't know. I heard Nolan yelling for his phone to be returned. That is what Tristan said. Tristan said, give me back my effing phone. We have a video of this. It's important to call it like it is. But I appreciate you still coming out to say what you gotta say. The argument continued after the group reached the shore, and I observed a physical fight involving Nolan and multiple people. I also observed a young woman telling them to stop. That tells us a couple of things. That Nolan was on the boat alive. Because if they got to shore and the fight continued, that means Nolan was alive. You see, you got to be careful. I say this because Tristan was not on the boat. Tristan left early with his uncle. So which black boy did she witness? If we say that Nolan was on the boat and he was unalived on the boat and he was lying flat on the boat, allegedly, then how could he have gone to shore and be fighting with others? And if he fought with others and there was a woman who told them to stop, why didn't Nolan go back to his mom? At that point, I left the area because the situation appeared to be getting worse. This is on shore. I did not remain long enough to witness what happened afterwards. Everything beyond what I personally observed would be speculation, so I cannot honestly say what occurred after I left. She witnessed a fight on Shore Island, and that fight continued when they got back from Horn Island. Well, darling, like I said, one never knows. One never knows. Why are you saying this for me? Because we have Officer Tatum with something that really just blew me away. And again, I'm like, why are you not going to the police with this information? What is wrong with you? Take a listen. I don't get it.
People involved, people that may have seen Nolan last, but it's not being truthful and coming forward as to what they saw, who was with him last. And we have various people that have come out or come to us with the information, and one was sent in a DM honing in on one particular person that may have been in an altercation with Nolan. that alluded to the fact that, and I messaged this person because I want to talk directly to the person that I saw the DM from, and we haven't talked to this person yet. But the person said in the DM to another kid that is associated, not any of the kids that I interviewed to talk to, but that could be associated to some degree, that knew Nolan, that this person wrote a message saying, me and my husband saw you arguing with Nolan, and to the effect of, you're going to spend the rest of your life in prison.
That was why I read the first message first. Because where I was trying to convince myself that it might be Tristan, that Tristan had left, what's to say that there wasn't really and actually another fight on Horn Island? Remember the other day I kept on saying, how many people out here at Horn Island and nobody saw anything? You know what I think? I think there are a lot of people that saw a lot of things and nobody is coming out. I think that we should continue to apply pressure and somebody will talk. This case is not that straightforward. And let me say this, we can handle the truth. All we want is the truth. It's when you become sneaky and sly and you're covering up and you're hiring people and then people just say, oh, it has to be a drowning. We can handle if it was a drowning, but give it to us straight up. Just be honest. And that's why this story has so many legs. Because you know what? It's not that straightforward. Because we have this woman from TikTok who said, I witnessed a situation going on here. I've heard it a couple of times that Nolan was on the boat. I even demonstrated on the other episode. Nolan could easily be on the boat, but he did not have to be standing up. He could have been lying down. Now we have some other stories initially when we first started this, where he had gotten back onto land. And here we have Officer TATUM with information that he got from his DM, and he has not gone to the police. That's crazy to me. What's the point? What's the point of coming to say this to us and you did not go to the police to go and seek justice for Nolan? Or isn't it about Nolan? Or we are just going to continue wheeling out update and update and update for months because people don't want to dig for the truth and call it like it is. I smell something awry. This is not, no. Something is going on here. Before I leave, I got a message from one of you on the Facebook DM, and this is what she had to say. And so the person says, I'm from the area where Nolan lived. I am not close with his parents, but I know them. This has rocked our community at Jackson County. But what takes the cake is the blatant intimidation tactics that are being performed right in front of our eyes. Thank you for using your platform as a voice of justice for both Nolan and his family. And I responded, oh wow, thank you so much, Jay, for telling me this. I will keep you anonymous. Can you please tell me everything you know? God bless you for reaching out and stay safe, okay? I'm so sorry this happened to your community, to your life, and to Nolan's family. I'm a mother of a son too, and I cannot imagine what all of you are going through. Thank you again, and awaiting your response. Lots of love, Fumi. So that's it, my darlings. That's what I've got for you today. And we have an anonymous complaint leads to investigation of Nolan Wells' mother, Crump says. And this was the Sun Herald. I'm under the impression that's from their neck of the woods. And I'll just take a screenshot of this here and I'll put it up for you all as well. So, my darlings, what can I tell you? Do not forget to like, to subscribe, to hit the notification button, and I'll see you what? I will see you sooner than later. I'll be back and continue with all of your DMs and all of your messages. All of my love.
Guys, my name is ENITAN, hair coach. I am UK's first ever hair coach and a trichologist. We are a team of trichologists and hair coaches here in W6 London, and we help those who are desperate and have tried and everything else has failed. We look after those who have chronic scalp concerns, flaky, itchy scalp that's been going on for many years. We help those that have hair loss that has progressed instead of improved, and we help those that just generally want to have a better understanding of better quality hair, length, volume, and reduce that dryness. Visit us by clicking.
I am so excited. I mean, talk about keeping it in the family. For those of you that don't know, I was a beauty queen. Yes, I was Miss West Africa 1990. Yes, decades ago. And then it's come back full circle with my beautiful niece Farah, who is competing to be Miss Alberta. I want you guys to sponsor, to support her. She has a wonderful support page. Please go right ahead and support her. Please, please, please. She is absolutely beautiful and amazing. I remember when Farah was born, and to see her now walking on stage and winning all of these beauty competitions just warms my heart. So I want to use my platform to spread the word out there. Please support my wonderful niece Farah and just click onto the link and give her all the support that you can. I will deeply, deeply, deeply I will deeply appreciate it. And Farah, congratulations. Congratulations. Well, you know you're my daughter anyway, because I don't have daughters. So you are my daughter. It doesn't matter who birthed you. You're my daughter. And I am so, so proud of you. Fumi Nation, this is the first. Yes, my darlings. The next generation doing wonderful and amazing things. And for Farah to walk out on these platforms and really follow in my steps, in my footsteps, I am absolutely speechless. And I want you to support her. Okay? All of my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for everything. I love you guys. Mwah.